This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we talk about the issue of crime with the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. Welcome to another FYI, and as always, thank you for watching on SSPTV and SSPTV.com. I'm Ken Cara. Let's get to our FYI Standard Speaker headlines. A benefit is being planned in memory of a Tamaqua area school district teacher who passed away suddenly in June. Thelma Urban, a Tamaqua area high school language arts teacher, passed away at the age of 40. And now those whose lives were touched by this beloved teacher are planning an event in her memory. A 5K run and 1 mile walk will take place at 9 a.m. on October 17th in Tamaqua to benefit the Thelma Urban Memorial Fund. The fund will provide 2 scholarships, one to Urban's children and one to a Tamaqua High School graduate, Tamaqua High School student pursuing a degree in an English-related field. For more information, you can contact Kyle Weaver at 570-225-8223, or you can email kjw83@drexel.edu. The Hazleton Area School Board voted last week to increase the salary of Athletic Director Fred Barletta Jr. The vote increased Barletta's salary from $50,000 to $57,000, a 16% pay hike. While Director Brian Early praised Barletta's work, he also questioned the amount of the increase. Director Tony Bonomo says the raise was appropriate since Barletta works a full schedule and oversees 60 varsity sports programs. Early questioned raising anyone's salary given the district's financial status. Barletta is no longer a district employee. He retired in 2012. Board member Dr. Childs says Barletta's current salary is a savings to the district of $35,000 to $40,000 when compared to his salary as a district employee. Someone broke into the J.W. Cooper Community Center in Shenandoah yesterday morning. According to the center's Facebook page, one of the rear entrances was forced open and at least 4 windows were destroyed from the inside. Repairs are being made and an inventory is being taken to determine if anything was stolen. The Hazleton Fire Department removed a large flag from atop the former St. Joseph's Hospital building yesterday. Chief Donald Leschko says the fire department was called to remove it after some complaints. The flag was taken down because it became unsecure from the building, and officials also say that it was ripped. A ladder truck was brought in and city firefighters carefully removed Old Glory from the building on 9th Street, handling the flag with respect and care. The borough of McAdoo has a new police officer patrolling the town as Merlin Francisco was sworn in by Mayor Steve Hawley after council voted to hire the part-time officer. Council also voted to purchase 2 body cameras for the police department. Money seized from drug busts will be used to purchase the cameras. A beautiful new garden was dedicated yesterday at the Penn State Hazleton campus. Dr. Lil Junis Garden was officially dedicated to honor a longtime friend of the campus and a Penn State alumna. Born and raised in Hazleton, Dr. Junis is a well-known photojournalist who attended Penn State Hazleton and earned a bachelor's degree and master's degree from Penn State University. She also holds a doctoral degree from Ohio State. She is an accomplished author of several books and a popular columnist for our media partner, the Standard Speaker. A bronze plaque bearing her name was unveiled at the entrance to the garden, which is adjacent to Shivo Hall. The Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress is taking aim at crime and blight in the city. Lisa Sugart sat down with the Alliance's executive director to get the latest on 2 projects designed to do just that.
The revitalization work continues throughout downtown Hazleton. Here with the latest is Krista Snyder, who is the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. Krista, I know we have told everybody about a crime prevention through environmental design survey that is underway with businesses in the area. How is that progressing?
Well, we're in the process now of trying to get a group of volunteers together to go door to door to the businesses in the downtown commercial district and make sure that they understand what the survey is about, explain it a little bit, and encourage them to fill it out. It's a means of understanding how the physical setup of their business, whether it be its displays or the storefront, the windows, entry and exits, parking, and that sort of thing, how that's set up, and how it maybe could be better laid out or designed to discourage crime.
And I know you've been working hand in hand with the Keystone Job Corps Center with this.
Yeah, the Keystone Job Corps has a security training program, and they helped set up the survey itself. Yeah.
When you're looking for volunteers, how many hours do they give? What age do they have to be?
And it could be as little as, a one-time thing where they go out for a couple hours on their own time, together, as it may be, paired up in a group and walk along the business district. It could just be for a couple hours, or if they want to commit to a longer-term volunteer opportunity with us, we have other work groups. We have a blighted property inventory work group that we're trying to start that will look to identify, based on the legal definitions of blight, what are the blighted properties within the downtown, so that we could then begin to target some action plans for dealing with those.
What's been the feedback that you've been getting thus far, like on these efforts in, taking a look at how to prevent crime and how to eliminate blight?
So far, it's been good. I think these are concepts that have been talked about, for years, but really haven't been taken to the next step. And so we're trying to just keep the momentum going and get a good group of volunteers together to take some action on these initiatives.
Alrighty. And if anyone is interested in volunteering with the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, you can always give Krista a call, 570-450-1509, and you can also go to downtownhazelton.org for more information. Please come back and keep us up to date on how both of these efforts are progressing.
Yes, absolutely. And we welcome anybody who's interested to give us a call.
Thanks a lot, Lisa. Well, coming up a little later on FYI, we talk with one of the wrestlers from Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling ahead of this weekend's Big Dig It event. And after this break, we start our countdown to Fun Fest in downtown Hazleton. Stay tuned.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
It's hard to believe that today marks the start of the 30-day countdown to FunFest 2015. The free two-day event Street Festival will be held September 12th and 13th in downtown Hazleton. And starting today, FYI will feature FunFest updates each Thursday. And like our media partner, the Standard Speaker, we will count down to the big extravaganza each day on FYI. In our first FunFest preview, Lisa Sugar talks with the president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce about this year's theme and how it fits nicely with the Chamber's mission.
Can you believe that today marks 30 days until FunFest? Wow, has time gone quickly. And here to tell us about all the big planning that is going on for the big celebration is Mary Malone, the president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. Mary, this is fantastic. You guys are in overdrive right now. You have a great theme for this year's celebration.
We really do. Lisa, last year at the completion, which would have been my first Fun Fest, kind of on the other side of the fence as the chamber president, we had a lot of discussions with all of our great partners, our media partners, the different groups who come out with their organizations, and really talked about Fun Fest. This is our 37th year of doing Fun Fest. And so a lot of history and tradition and lots of changes in our community in general. So we took a hard look at it and said, what's good? What do we want to tweak or change a little bit? And the one thing, regardless of who I spoke to, was that Fun Fest evoked memories of coming back home again, to seeing people and enjoying seeing people, whether it was at the parade or their favorite food stands. And so we aptly named the theme for this year, 2015, is Homecoming. So we want to invite everyone from the Greater Hazleton area to come on home to Hazleton on September 12th and 13th.
Well, I think that is appropriately named, and the Grand Marshal this year appropriately as well, Mrs. Beanie Madden, Joe Madden's mother.
That's right. You know, Lisa, the Chamber's mission is both business success and the quality of life, the live and play portion of any community. And so what better family and, quite frankly, what better person, Mrs. Madden. And when you think about homecoming, right, how many people head over to third base, right, for their hoagie and their favorite thing. And so Mrs. Madden graciously said yes, and we're very excited that she'll be coming down Broad Street on Sunday the 13th as our Grand Marshal. And again, that whole family, the whole homecoming piece, her son Joe Madden actually autographed a jersey that she'll be, a Chicago Cubs jersey she'll be proudly wearing, that we're actually going to raffle off after. So anyone out there can have the opportunity, just call the chamber or stop in. You could actually buy a ticket, and over the weekend I'm sure we'll be selling those too, because Fun Fest happens because of fantastic sponsors and the generosity of our community, so that we can do the 2-day street festival and grand parade every year.
Well, we're going to be telling you so much more about Fun Fest, because you're going to come back every week. And then the week of Fun Fest, someone's going to be here every day to tell us as we count down. So they're going to know everything that is going on with Fun Fest.
And we thank Local News 13, SSPTV for being one of our media partners, because to get that information out there, you know, people, I think when you have a 37-year history, oh, it's the same old thing. There's lots of new and different. And again, our goal is to fill the streets and really make it a homecoming for all.
Well, I'm sure you will do just that. Congratulations to the Chamber and their committee for Fun Fest and all the many volunteers that make this a wonderful event. Stay tuned. Next week we'll have even more about what you can expect for Fun Fest 2015.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Welcome to Fern Gully. I loved that movie when I was a kid. Batty was a hoot. This is actually Greater Hazelton rails to trails just off of the Stockton Road. There were a few people walking and biking while I was there. It was a really nice afternoon to be outside. Let's check our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. See if we'll have a nice weekend. Tonight will be mostly clear. We'll get down to 57 degrees. On the extended forecast for Friday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. 20% chance. It'll be a mostly sunny day with a high near 79. Friday night, another 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly cloudy. Our low will be 62, a little warmer at night. On Saturday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly sunny as we get into the low 80s. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 62 degrees. Sunday looks sunny and hot. Sunny with a high near 86 degrees. On Sunday night, mostly clear, a warm night with a low of 66. Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 85. And on Monday night, partly cloudy, our low will be 65 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
Green screen time on FYI. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 19, pick 3, 053, pick 4, 4040, and pick 5, 39128. Numbers you just saw brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency, with 2 locations to serve you, one in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and one in Nescopec on Broad Street. You can call Boyer in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683. When we come back, we'll hang out with Smooth Tommy Suede from PPW Wrestling.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Lots of people want to know who's ahead in these presidential polls. Well, I have no idea about that. Ask my buddy Mark. He loves politics. Now me, I've got your preseason Anthracite Football League coaches and media poll results. The top 4 spots are the same in the coaches and the media poll. As they see it, the North Schuylkill Spartans will repeat as champs. Marion Catholic comes in at number 4 in both after they played in the District 11 Single A title game last year. This is the coaches poll, and they have Tamaqua in 5th, as you can see. But let's take a look at the media poll. They have Tamaqua in a tie for 6th place with Schuylkill Haven. Both polls have Mono Area 8th and Shenandoah Valley in 11th. Now to our scoreboard. Who saw Anthony Rizzo's amazing catch for the Cubs last night? It was wild. Look it up. Best catch I've seen all year. The Cubs, by the way, continue to win, and if things keep going like this, Joe Maddon may have to skip the HIP golf tournament this year because he'll be coaching in the playoffs. In the International League, the Rail Riders and Red Sox went to 12 innings, and Scranton Wilkes-Barre got the walk-off win. Lehigh Valley, they lost to Syracuse on the road. We are getting closer and closer to this weekend's Dig It Pro Wrestling event presented by Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling. This Saturday night, superstar Booker T will be at Holy Family Academy, along with the man you're about to hear from, the face of PPW, Smooth Tommy Suede. In his everyday life, he's Tommy Farah, and he works as a personal trainer at Iron House Gym in Hazleton. We recorded an Out of Left Field segment with him, and here's what he had to say about PPW.
PPW comes in and they said you're the face. Is it nice kind of being that local guy who these guys are now rooting for, that you're a good guy, that you're it? I mean, this is like if you had wrestling, and people probably dream of this.
Right, absolutely. That's what I love about it. Was here for years with Wild Samoan Training Center and their wrestling promotion, and I loved it. What I particularly loved was we had a bunch of young talent that people who went back then didn't even realize who were they seeing, and years later went on to become someone. If you would go to the training center in 1999 and watch the shows, you saw Batista before he became a big star. You saw Snitsky before he became a big star, Umaga. There's a long list of guys, and Alpha would use his connection to bring in, current stars and, past stars. And this is what PPW has started to do as well. The next couple of months we have Booker T, we have Mick Foley, we have Kevin Nash coming in. Last month we had Samoa Joe, AJ Styles the month before. So it's basically mirroring what we did in the past, and that's what I love. And when I was first starting out, I was trying to make a name for myself in the local company. But now that I've already gone out and done my thing, I'm coming back and I'm using it to help the younger guys be where I was years ago, and that's what I really like about it. PPW has been great from the start. There have been wrestling companies that have stepped in since Alpha and WXW have left, but they haven't quite filled the gap. PPW has looked for the best young talent, and the proof is just in our championship belt. Our championship belt in its first 2 years has been the first guy that won it in the same year that he won it had a WWE tryout where they flew him down to their performance center. He spent a week down there and he tried out, and he's only 2 years in the business. Then I was the champ. Then the next guy that was champ was Brodus Clay, the former WWE superstar. Followed by him, I won the belt again. Followed by Lance Anoa'i, who's a third-generation wrestling superstar, who also, in the year having the belt, went down to the WWE Performance Center, got a paid week tryout. Then followed by the current champ, Alpha Jr., who is former WWE superstar Manu. So that kind of explains, in just the heavyweight championship, what the company's about. It's new stars, old stars, and current stars all joined together, and that's what I love about the company. I love the development of the young guys, and I love getting in there with some of the best in the world. I mean, under WWE contract, I didn't get to wrestle guys like AJ Styles. I wrestled him twice for PPW. Alpha the Wild Samoan just wrestled Samoa Joe in a match that you would only see in PPW. So these are the type of things that draw me there, and this is what's been drawing the crowd in, because you never know what you're going to see there. You never know what kind of superstar is going to come in. You never know what kind of match we're going to end up giving you. And that's what I love, and that's what I love, the reaction of the kids at Holy Family Academy. It's crazy to see how into it they get. And you saw that Brodus Clay match where they all pour into the ring afterwards, and I love that. I love that we can give that back to Hazleton.
It's fun for the whole family, and you never know what you're going to see at PPW shows. And the next one is Saturday. Bell time for Dig It is set for 7 p.m. There's a meet and greet with Booker T at 5 p.m. To purchase tickets, go to ppwwrestling.com/shop. But here's your chance to win 2 tickets from FYI. Now, to win, private message us on Facebook, facebook.com/FYI News 13, or you can call us 570-459-9813, extension 105. Now, on Facebook and on the phone, please tell us you want the tickets and leave your full name and phone number, and we'll enter you into our random drawing. You'll have to pick up the tickets at our studio on Friday between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's sports for tonight. We'll wrap things up after the social report. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone. Here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Thelma Urban Memorial Fund is presenting the first annual Suburban Run, a 5K and 1 mile fun run walk on Saturday, October 17th in Tamaqua. The race will begin at 9 a.m. at the Tamaqua Area School District Sports Complex with registration at 8. Cost is $25 before September 14th, and that will also guarantee each participant a t-shirt. For info, just call 570-527-3534. Our next announcement, the committee to elect Tara Toohill will be holding their 5th annual golf tournament on Thursday, September 17th at Blue Ridge Trail Golf Course. Lunch and registration starts at 11:30 with the tournament starting at noon. For more information, just call 717-884-8547. Our next announcement, Hazleton Public Transit would like to let residents know that the Summer Loop Route 95 will be ending Saturday, August 22nd. The Penn State Route 90 will begin Monday, August 24th. For information on the routes and changes, just call 570-459-5414. And finally, the Wings of Freedom Tour will once again be held at the Hazleton Regional Airport, August 24th through the 26th. Tour, explore, or even fly in the ultimate living history experience. This presentation is presented by the Collings Foundation. For info, just call 1-800-568-8924 or check out cfdn.org. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of Donna M. Rigglebin of Drums. All services are being held privately and at the convenience of the family. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements.
My name is Leanne Falabelle. I'm the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber, and today I'm going to talk about our 48th annual golf outing and on-course expo, business expo. And this event is taking place on Thursday, August 20th. This year we will be at Sand Springs Country Club in Drums. And right now we are looking to fill our final foursome spots that are available. This is a sellout tournament. Every year we have 144 golfers, business people from throughout Greater Hazleton. So if you're a chamber member business and you're interested in golfing and looking for a great day to get out, network with one another, and promote your business while having some fun, this is a perfect opportunity. We're also looking for businesses to participate in our on-course trade show. So again, if you're a chamber member business and you want to promote your business to all of the golfers who are top business leaders of Greater Hazleton, and just really have an opportunity to meet them all individually, one by one, you can come and participate in our on-course expo. It's only $150 to participate in that expo. And like I said, you do have the opportunity to meet all of our golfers individually, one-on-one. There is more information and other sponsorship opportunities available on our website, and you can go to hazletonchamber.org and click on our online calendar, go to August 20th, and you can check out the rest of the information there.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is James Dwyer of Ashland. James, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Information does not sleep. I do. That's why we have our Facebook page, facebook.com/FYI News 13 for breaking news, and also head to standardspeaker.com. We'll wrap things up for the week on Friday. I'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.